you have this problem with having too many screwdrivers in your toolbelt? Well, so do I. And I thought to myself, is there any place in the body where you can have more tools without the tools getting in the way? I got this idea of an arm brace, where I can have all of my screwdrivers on my forearm instead of all of them in my toolbelt. So I'm going to start by 3D printing some sort of a forearm shield, so I can just map out kind of how or try to make a 3D print that fits my forearm. And when I find a form that fits, I can start making all the clamps and everything that's gonna be on the arm brace to hold all the screwdrivers. This is my first design. It is not great, but I didn't expect it to be because it is my first design. And I have never designed anything like this in my CAD software before, so I am happy how it turned out, but it is not how I wanted it to be. But it is a good start, an arm brace, but it is a bit too wide. And also I don't like the back end here being so not so round. I want this edge pieces here to go further down, and I also have to treat the bottom piece right away to just see how the whole thing fits around my arm. So I'm not going to use this one. So I've been testing a lot. So I eventually came up with a size that fits, but yeah, I don't know which one. Let's see. I think it is this one. So it goes pretty good along with my forearm. I started designing all of the bits that I want to have on it for the straps around it, and also the holders for the screwdrivers. This is the longest time I've been sitting with the same CAD file and designing. I didn't think it would take that long to make all of the pieces on top of 3D print and the bottom of it. I didn't think it would take that long, but yeah, I sat for 1 or 2 weeks, not constantly, but yeah, I spent that amount of time from start to finish with the file. This is the result. It is 2 pieces that click together and they're meant to have a screw through the holes on the sides there to make a hinge. And I made this. Yeah, what I call it. I made these things so I can like wrap around the strap around my whole arm so it doesn't fall off. And I made these small holes to put down some magnets for the screwdrivers, so when I tilt my arm down or just hang loose with arm, the screwdrivers won't just fall out. So I'm going to put some magnets in each of these holes, and that's pretty much how I designed it. And I also made this overlap because if I have a piece of clothing on me and I still want to use this, I can without the arm bracelet thingy over, or get a gap, if you understand. So it just have some room to play with. So what I have to do now is to, first off, I'm going to print this in TPU so it's more flexible, because this is PLA and it's not good to have on your hand, but it works. Yeah, it works, but I want to have it in PLA. The print may be a bit worse, a bit more stringy and blobby, but yeah, I want to have it in the TPU. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna print the TV version and put on the magnets and wrap around the straps. This is the finished arm bracelet thingy. I really need a name for this thing, I don't know what to call it. But anyways, this is the final print after 2, maybe 3 weeks of trying to design this thing. The assembly took me 2 or 3 days. I really like how easy it is to just grab a screwdriver and put it back because of the magnets. Like this one. It just clamps down to the magnet. This is how it turned out. It is a bit heavy, not that heavy, but if you're working over your head for a longer period of time, you kind of feel it in your arm. But if you're just walking around with the arm bracelet, you don't really feel anything. And it's really convenient to just grab a screwdriver and put it just back. Same with the other side, you have different screwdrivers, but the selection is that on my workplace I use these type of screwdrivers the most, and the ones under here I don't use that often. So yeah, that's how I manage my screwdrivers. And also I put down the longest screwdriver is on the outer side, so it doesn't poke me when I like curl up my arm. So that's how this project turned out, and yeah, I'm really glad how it turned out. I forgot to mention, if you want to try to make this yourself, you can go on Thingiverse and search up my account, Oscar22AA, or you can just go in the description down below and click on the link. And yeah, do what you like, it's free, just have fun.